for it.
Say something racist.
It's your podcast, you fucking dweeb. Fuck you.
Okay,
Do
all
your
right.
intro. Do
Say
your own
something.
intro,
Say
nerd.
something classist.
Classist.
Yes.
Say something that will offend exactly one article of human being,
Just
and
one.
the rest can just laugh. Yes.
Okay.
Walking into this, I didn't think this would be a whole like mission. Oh my god.
You can call it a mission. I mean, it's a podcast.
Oh, I thought he was talking about
No,
life.
I'm my game. Sorry. Oh dear.
All right, so just be like, fucking, this is weird. Still not
Yeah,
used
good.
to this shit. All right.
You're killing it.
This is a great intro. I want to keep
Oh, yeah.
this one.
All right. Hey guys, this is the Buddy Cast podcast.
Buddy cast.
But this is the Buddy Cast. This is part 2, or not
Buddy
part 2. I guess
Cast.
it would be like episode 2.
B sauce.
Of what?
Michael
Buddy
here.
cast.
And we got
Peace sauce.
we have Salem Deluxe. We have Crab.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Crab? What
What names am I going with? We had the same fucking argument last time.
Call me a sick Danny.
Sick Dan. Okay, I'll do it.
No, don't do it. I'm just Danny, dude.
All right. So
Just
normal,
Danny,
just
man.
normal first names.
That works for me.
All right. We got Danny here, Matt, Kai, and Cheyenne. How you guys doing? Okay, we got Cheyenne here. We got Danny, Matt, Kai,
She doesn't
and
want to talk,
myself
but she
here.
doesn't want to be last, man.
This week is the science episode.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna be
BCast,
talking
Buddy
about
here.
the science of your prostate and how it works, what
This
you can do
week,
for it.
We're gonna talk about the genetic differences between the races.
Anyway, did you prepare topics, buddy?
Oh, dude, I have a funny fucking story. It's not that long, but I have a story from the plane.
Okay. I
So,
want to hear about your vacation.
vacation was awesome. Saw some pretty cool views. You know, it was more so just me kind of just chilling. But on the
Nice,
plane
dude.
ride, let me actually start from the beginning. I left my house like fucking early in the morning. I picked up a puppy for my sister, and then I went to the airport. But before that, I got to the airport, I got some gas at a gas station, and I bought some hot wings there. And it was like the
Are we talking about
Buffalo's.
gas stations again?
Here we go again.
No. Okay, let's just say fucking hot wings at the gas station are sketchy, because on my first plane ride, okay, I had a puppy next to my feet in his little like kennel thingy, and then the lady next to me was like some like middle-aged Asian woman. She had a cat. Okay, next
Wait,
to
you
her
brought the
feet.
puppy onto the plane?
Yeah,
Yo,
house was
really?
yeah,
Bold.
dude. And
That's bold.
fucking halfway through the plane, I'm watching Berserk, and I was like, okay, I have to fart, but I really hope that this is silent. Okay, so I'm sitting there, I'm like really trying to like let it out to where it's like not loud and it's all quiet, and the puppy's asleep, and the cat I could see is just kind of like like moving his tail a little bit, and I let it like I just finally got it out. It's nice and quiet. It's like, okay, fucking not even 10 seconds later, you just hear this lady's fucking cat threw up.
Cat.
And he
killed
threw
a
it.
cat,
No, the cat threw up.
He made a cat vomit its kibble.
You made the cat throw up.
Yeah. So,
Damn, dude.
That's fucked up, dude.
I didn't know
That's
it
a
was gonna smell
stinky-ass
that
fart,
bad,
man.
dude. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad, and I thought I got away with it. Nobody knows it was me. I hope. Maybe the lady, but fucking the cat
The
threw
lady
up because of the
100%
smell.
knew. You know she knew.
I was just sitting there looking at my phone, just watching the show, trying to be all nonchalant about it. I was like, it's not me, I swear. And this cat just fucking bleh, in her little box, and the fucking lady just looks and she's like, And I was like, oh no.
Like my dog, we were like going to schedule her surgery, like this weekend. But then she got bitten by another fucking dog. And
See,
so we had to
I
take
saw
her
that
to-
photo, dude.
So we
It
had
was
to,
gnarly.
so we had to take her. Yeah, you saw it, right? It was fucking
Yeah.
gnarly. And so we had to take her to the vet for that. And then because of that, she can't go to surgery for like another week.
Aw.
So my poor dog, she can like she's walking around on like 3 legs already, and then like she's like we were just about getting there to get her surgery, and then she gets straight up like nommed on by the fucking neighbor dog. Like he got her good.
So yeah, it looked pretty gnarly, dude. Like it, yeah. Hope everything like
Yeah.
it's good.
She's fine, obviously, but it was just like, come on, man, like this poor dog.
She's
like-
recovering well.
Yeah. Did you give a
I mean,
stern
she's-
talking to your neighbors?
Yeah, my brother texted him because I don't think anyone loves Abby as much as him. And first of all, the neighbor took forever to respond, but obviously he was like very apologetic because his dog's already a shithead constantly.
Great.
Like trying to come over to our yard. And he offered to pay like the bill for the vet, so that was cool.
Oh,
but,
that's cool.
yeah.
Nice.
So overall, it was fine, but it's like now my dog is just walking around with like a perfect square of hair missing on top of a bite wound with like a staple in it.
Oh,
It's gnarly.
speaking of hair missing, fucking when I got back from
Okay.
Alaska, like the first thing I did was like I went over to Cheyenne's pretty much, and I asked her to cut my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a fresh cut, G.
Oh yeah. And like for me, I was kind of like, you know what, hair grows back. But I could tell for her, she
Oh, it
was
was
like,
bad.
no. I like for me, I was like, she
Wow.
like.
That's
was
what
like-
I mean. You can't have
That's
all
what
hair
it
grows
sounded
back.
like. I
No,
wasn't
that-
saying it was. That's just you made it sound like it.
No. For me, like when I asked her, I was like, you know what, like I don't know if she's cut hair before, hair grows back, cool, whatever. And legit, she's sitting there, and I was like, okay, pull up a YouTube video right now. And we're like mid haircut, she's like stopping, pulling up a YouTube video, and like putting it down, and we're on her back patio in our apartment, and I see just some was it like I don't know, some kids probably like 15 16 like walking their dogs, and I'm just like all like just looking, and I was like, this is weird, cool, whatever. Straight up, that there's this one little like chubby ginger dude looks straight up at me and just kind of stares, and I'm like, in my mind I was like, do I say something, do I wave, like I don't know, is he like trying to curse me, like the fuck?
He was wanting a
probably-
haircut.
He's probably trying to figure out like what you were doing. He's probably looking at like, man, I hope his hair grows back. I'm sure he wasn't thinking that.
Maybe he's over here like, so that's apartment like
Oh, that's
27.
the new Stray Buddy. That's not,
Is that
Yeah.
Stray Buddy
Is
from,
that-
from Buddy
Is
Cast?
that Stray Buddy? Buddy Cast?
B sauce?
But Cheyenne did a great job with the haircut.
Pussy sauce?
With so you you guys already know how I got the idea for stray instead of sick, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was a neat little nod.
It's you know, that's a good show. Cheyenne didn't really like it, but it's a good anime.
I've wanted to check out Megalobox, but I just like, I don't know, like, because like I believe that's one of those shows that goes with the like a dystopian utopia future, like where like shit's different and it sucks. Because like
So-
anytime I watch a show like that, it always depresses the fuck out of me.
The like in the show itself, the only thing that really is different that I've understood is, instead of there being normal boxing, people have just gear that make them punch faster and harder and like stuff like that. Like it's not like there's flying cars or anything like
Oh
that.
really?
There, like you could tell there's a
I
wage
thought it was supposed
gap.
to be like distant future.
Not really. Like it's not like there's a lot of crazy technology.
Oh.
Like the coolest thing, other than obviously the gear they wear, is some little kid has like a remote control mouse, like a little rat that like runs around, and he could tricks people with it to steal shit.
Yeah,
There's-
but
yeah.
like I remember like I checked out like the first episode of Ergo Proxy, and that's like one of those shows where it's like the Blade Runner type aesthetic, where it's like cyberpunk but without the punk. It's just like future dystopian, like androids and everything's gray and shit. And when I was watching it, I was just like, God, I want to fucking die like now, like after watching this, like. Like I don't like. Is this the future? I don't want to be there.
To see, and like looking.
I think this, as much as I like the cyberpunk aesthetic, it's getting a little tired.
Yeah, I mean after the there was that huge hype for 2077.
Yeah.
The whole time I was like this looks like all right. Like it doesn't look like beautiful like everyone seems to think. Like
I think
Yeah,
that was because of the
you were right.
mock-up of what like social media did. People were making fan arts and their own interpretation of it.
I wasn't seeing very much cyberpunk fan art personally, but
I guess I was.
I don't think I've ever really been that interested in the cyberpunk aesthetic personally, but
I think it's cool.
It's got a cool thing going
It's got a
for
cool
it,
thing. Yeah, exactly.
but it's getting old.
It's not my go-to taste.
Yeah.
But
Matt's
it's
like
a lot of
I-
other
it's-
aesthetics I'm interested in.
Matt's
Like
like
on the
it's-
ladder of aesthetic.
How can you say it's not your go-to taste, dude? You sit in a chair that says cyberpunk on it every day.
okay, you
That's
does
a
have-
really
he does
fucking
have a
good
samurai
point.
chair.
I
That's a
did
good
not
point.
even
Yellow.
think of that.
it's because it's yellow. I liked it because it's yellow, and I needed
It
a
is
new
a good looking
chair.
chair.
But it's not a comfy chair.
Yeah.
Gaming
Your
not-
final
chairs?
review on
Not worth the
BuddyCast.
investment.
Like gaming chairs are not meant for like long-term like sitting. I guess like they're comfortable for like a small period of time, but like they're not ergonomically that great for fucking like posture and shit. For
Seriously.
if you're like
Tell me
pretty
Aren't
about
they
it, dude.
supposed to be? They have like a lumbar support pillow that nobody here uses. I can tell you that.
why the fuck would you use a lumbar support pillow?
So that you can do the posture thing.
Are you the same?
Why
That's
not
like the
built
same.
in?
See, that's like the same kind of guy that has like a little like cushion when he sits down in a car chair or something.
Bro, you sat on like
Okay.
2 pillows.
Don't
before
complain
you had
about
a
your
gaming
fucking
chair.
terrible back then. I'm trying
This
to
guy-
help you.
This guy's saying, why would you use the lumbar support pillow? And he literally used to sit on 2 pillows to bring his like 4'5" ass up high enough to see the fucking monitor.
Yeah,
Shut the
motherfucker, you could
fuck
use a
up.
couple of those lumbar supports. Fucking-
That's why my fucking my desk was too
4'9"
tall. That's why I got a
looking
new
at.
one, dude.
You fucking 3'8", bitch. Fuck you.
fucking literal
did-
dwarf.
I did go to a chiropractor when I was up
You
in
legal
Alaska.
dwarf. Oh yeah, how was that?
Yeah, to fucking Jesus. The dude was like asking me shit, like, you know, like what's your social security number, you know?
Why are you so fucking
Right.
short?
Right.
And I told him, fuck you.
He was like, what's, you know, like, what, you know, why are you doing this in Alaska? You know, like, have you ever hurt your shoulder? Have you, you know, like, when was the last time I did about this and that? And I was like, you know, I answered him like half-assedly. And then the dude was like, all right, lay down. And I was like, this is weird, you know? So I lay down and like,
Have you never watched those videos before?
oh yeah, dude, he popped my neck. Like, I don't know, like the fucking thing that you lay down on, you like put your face down. Like, it goes up, and then when he puts pressure down, if like instead of like putting too much pressure and like hurting, like it'll pop, and then the fucking like platform will drop a little bit. So it's like pop, and then like the thing you're laying on is like, pff. So it's so weird. But he like put it somewhere on my neck, and he popped,
That's
and like
interesting.
my neck, like it didn't hurt, but it sounded like it like snapped something. It was cool.
Most of the dudes I've seen do it, they usually just grab your neck and just bend it really hard, and all your like thoracic vertebrae. I believe those are the neck ones, right? They all just like pop all at once.
I have no idea, dude.
Have you ever seen those ridiculous fucking videos of chiropractors that like they like have like a woman like that they're treating and they'll like put their hands around her neck and they like throw their entire body into like a neck crank and you hear like a terrible pop and the woman is like "Ah! Ah!" like there's like visible pain and like
No, I have not seen this.
we're gonna watch some of them.
I'm
They're
down, dude.
wonderful videos.
I watched
They're
so many
wonderful.
I remember I
Chiropractic
watched
is
one where
horrible.
I watched one where it's like a female chiropractor and she's like helping this like dude who's a golfer.
Yeah.
But and like she's like doing like the thing where like they take like just like a flat like bar and they just like roll it on your back.
Ooh.
And this dude's back is bruising so bad
Oh god.
that like his
dude.
entire back, the back of his arms, his neck is like covered in bruises. And you could tell she's like, oh my, like what
Dude.
have I done on camera?
Hey,
She's like
if
smacking
anybody's
him with the
listen-
bar. Like, I'm a chiropractor. I know what I'm doing. It's like, pah, pah.
Dude, if
No,
anybody
she's like pushing down on him, and you just hear like popping sounds. You can see the look on her face. She's like, "What?"
Bro, if anybody's listening who ever like considers seeing a chiropractor, don't take fucking medical advice from them, okay? They're not.
No.
They're literally not doctors.
Like the dude said that I shouldn't sit down as long as I do because I play games, and I told him that, and he was like, you should only sit for like 30 minutes, and I was like, that's not even
You
one
should
game.
tell him to
fuckface.
sit on your fucking face because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
But one thing that was cool.
I wasn't expecting war on chiropractors on BuddyCast. Holy shit.
Fuck chiropractor. All right, I'm starting the war on chiropractors. Fuck them, dude. I fucking hate
Oh,
chiropractors.
come on,
Yeah,
man.
fuck them. No, for real.
Have you ever
Fuck
been
them.
to one?
No.
I want to go to one. I want to get some fucking decompression, bro. I want to get my bones pulled apart.
All right,
Dude,
just
oh
don't
my
like
God.
take legit medical
Hurts, you
advice
know?
from them.
Oh,
They-
of course. I mean,
They don't.
like,
They,
maybe
they,
going
they
for a
don't give
pop
you
or
medical
two, but, like,
advice. You fucking dink.
they
They just
can.
pop your bones and let you
no,
go.
They definitely can. My
Yeah.
family's had fair share with chiropractors trying to give medical advice, and it's
See.
take it with a grain of salt. I would
Advice
say,
like
if they're,
what?
you
Like
know,
stand up straight. Don't sit down all day. Like
well,
that's all,
Matt's
like,
over here
more-
putting
more
his like,
of course
down
that's true.
chiropractor license off the
and,
wall.
Like, they might give you more like vertebrae or like what's going on with your
Who-
discs to
who
a
knows
finer level.
more about
I'll
the
be
spine
honest.
than them.
I'll be honest. I'll say probably a real doctor, but I'll say I think chiropractic
You know-
and like what's it called? Fucking acupuncture. I think that they're like the stupidest things in the world. And like cupping.
Really?
What?
Oh yeah, dude.
I think acupuncture is like genuinely beneficial from what I've like. read about
My
on the
mom
internet.
went to my mom saw an acupuncture therapist a while ago, and she laid down on the mat, and she got poked by a needle. That was like from the last person.
Ooh.
Like she
Oh,
literally
that's- that's
almost
kinda-
sued them.
That's actually pretty fucked up that you mentioned.
Yeah.
See, like
Have I
I
done acupuncture? No, but
I mean,
You know,
I can
that's-
see it
that's-
being therapeutic.
that is
for
something, though. I've
people.
always
You
wanted to
go into a
poke your
massage. Like some people say, fuck massages because it's like it does nothing. I could just do it at home, but it's like it could be therapeutic for some people, but I don't think it's like holy medicine and whatnot. You know, it's like it could be great for some people, but I don't think it's like a beneficial cure to.
it's
a
the same as
problem.
rubbing crystals on your forehead to me. By the way, Danny, I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't hear that. I'm
didn't
going
hear
to
it,
have
but-
I'm going to have sex with your mom.
what the fuck?
Well, dude,
Nah,
if you have
so-
sex with my mom, then you'll have to bear the thought of like me having sex with both your parents. You know?
I'll take it for the satisfaction of having sex with your mom.
At the same time.
I mean,
Can you be Danny's stepdad?
I'll be his real dad, dude.
But no, when it comes to like
Pull the time
acupuncture
machine.
and like chiropractics and shit, like I feel like part of it for me, acupuncture, like there's sometimes where it's like beneficial. I legit had a guy, he used like the acupuncture, I can't fucking say it, needles in my leg,
Puncture.
and he'd shock them to like fire my tendon that was just moved to make sure it like kind of strengthens up a little bit. But I think some people need like some sort of chiropractor kind of vibe because like a doctor's not gonna have time to just crack somebody's like shoulder and like fix it super quick or something. But most of it is
also,
probably
like-
like what is it called, the placebo effect, where it's like I know this is gonna work, and then automatically like they feel better when they're done because they know that happened.
Nah, but like it just is like a genuine like it's like a factual statement, at least in my opinion, to say that like your spine does get like really compressed just from like daily routine and like ups and downs and sitting down and standing up and all that. And it's just like reality. If you pop those bones, it loosens some of that compression and can help like loosen your muscles up, and that is good for you. You know?
I mean, I think
Like,
yeah, a chiropractor can give you
Sure.
relief, but like if you have like what my brother went through, a chiropractor's not gonna fix that. You know?
did he ever have surgery?
Oh yeah, he did.
I
Oh,
guess
yeah?
that's what I'm getting at. Is like his problem's beyond that. It's
Yeah,
beyond like a $70 visit to the chiropractor.
Yeah,
like,
and if you're like having like borderline,
that's, like, very
back
different.
issues, like yeah, maybe see a chiropractor, see if that can fix it. But if it's not fixing it, go see a doctor. Chiropractor's probably not going to give you the full medical treatment that you're needing.
I've heard a lot of people have gotten like worse from
That
seeing
too,
a
that
chiropractor
too.
because it like displaced what they had like even more, and it like totally fucked him up.
That's true.
Wait.
I also think that there's probably plenty of chiropractors who have like worse practice, you know, because like you said, they're not doctors, so they're not held to that kind of standard. Like they're just dudes who know how your spine works and how to get all the like vertebrae in there to come apart, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
it's not that they're like these dudes who can give you like medicine and stuff for back.
I
or
think they want pussy.
What?
Dude, you've been watching too much of the... I know exactly what you're thinking, dude. Stop.
What?
I know what
Fuck,
videos you've been
say it.
looking at.
What is he thinking of exactly?
Say it.
'Cause
What are you
enlighten
talking
me.
about?
What exactly are you talking about?
Are you insinuating that I'm watching massage parlor porn?
Dude, there's a whole thing of that. There was like one dude who's like
Okay,
huge in it for doing. Oh, we start with a chiropractor, and then it turns into like
I want to see.
chiropractor.
It's gonna be this kind of buddy cast.
I
See,
wanna see a-
Matt's
I
over
wanna
here
see
like
a-
this is on my like my hot like my buttons. All right, I hit a
listen.
button and it pops up. And it's
Wait,
everywhere.
uh-huh.
Okay, it's all it is.
No,
all I
listen. I want to
watch.
see a massage parlor porn where it starts off like one of those videos that I was talking about, where the dude like fucking like basically like
Oh, wait, I see where
suplexes
this is
them,
going.
just like suplexes their back, like
Dude, can you imagine if they
cracks
did
their
like
neck with all of his power, like.
imagine like a porn where like it's like 30 minutes of a full chiropractic adjustment performed on a woman, and then he fucking has sex with her.
No. Imagine
That's my kind
Imagine-
of dig right there.
Imagine it's like all the like popping and everything, and then the ladies
Oh
over
my
here like I'm
God.
ready, and then the dude's just like you have to fill out the paperwork in the office over there, and then he leaves.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine like she's like laying down, like on her stomach. She's like, "I'm ready," and then he comes over and just like, like just destroying her.
I'm
Just
gonna have
turns
to
her
make
neck 360 degrees.
Literally flips her head all the way around.
Yeah.
Speaking of flipping head all the way around, have you guys checked out Invincible yet?
No.
It's like the other comic that the creator of Walking Dead did. It's being adapted right now into a show. I put the clip into the Discord a little while ago, but it's fucking tight. It's like super violent, it's like where it needs to be, and like really enjoyable violence at that. I don't know if you can still see that clip. I recommend going back and watching it.
Okay.
isn't that like the one where because I've seen a couple of memes on it where it looks like there's like some Batman kind of style to it, and then the dude
It's
literally like
superhero
squeezes
shit,
someone
right?
head.
The entire concept for the first episode is what if you had like a Justice League, right? Like you had this Justice League idea, and then what if Superman decided to brutally murder the rest of the Justice League and cover it up? That's basically what the first episode of Invincible covers. Spoiler alert, fuck, sorry. I highly recommend it. It's like 4 episodes in right now. It's really fucking good.
It looks
What?
fun.
I know you guys liked The Boys. This is really good. It's really
giving
well
me vibes.
animated.
Yeah.
See,
it's
see,
feisty.
Matt's over here like I always like boys, but
We
super.
do love
That sounds
boys.
cool. I haven't really seen any
It's
like
pretty cool. Like
gory superhero anime. I mean, the
It's
only one
also-
I've been
it's
watching
just
is My Hero
refreshing.
Academia.
it's refreshing to see a show like this, like that's just like American animation. It's not like an anime or because like I feel like I never see like shows like this one. And it's good. Like the story's like really good.
Okay.
The last American animated show that I watched fucking sucked. I watched the
What
new
was it?
Harley. It was the new Harley Quinn series that came out a couple years ago. Like the first like couple episodes were great.
The Kaylee Cuoco one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some clips from that. I thought they were pretty good, but
It was good for a bit, but yeah, it like set this bar of like a certain tone, and then it just completely jumped the gun on that and turned into like a very Teen Titans Go-esque
Mm.
kind of thing.
I also love that we were talking about violent animation and Buddy defaulted to My Hero Academia.
Well, no,
which is,
Yeah,
like I was
violent.
saying like
I was like, what?
the like the only like hero anime that I've been watching is My Hero Academia.
Oh, that's what you meant. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean like violent. Like if we're talking about violent anime, you could say like Berserk or yeah, that's probably like the most violent one I've seen lately. Right?
But yeah,
I mean,
I've lately no. Like I've been watching like plenty of like I mean like for instance like now that you mention it, actually, the new episode of My Hero came out for like season 5 or 6 or whatever the fuck season we're on.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like not good.
2 episodes
It's, like,
into
really
season
not-
5.
It's like really not great. But I actually haven't watched episode 2 yet. But
I haven't either because it's subbed and I'm dumb. So
I'm kind of running out
You
of
know,
patience
read
with
it-
shonen.
I still like shonen stuff. 'cause
I mean,
Too,
I'm
just-
so
it's such a
invested
broad
into
concept. Like, dude, Chainsaw Man's doing real good, and there's gonna be an anime for Chainsaw Man soon. Like,
No, I'm
I'm
so
still
invested
the
into My
shonen
Hero
stuff.
Academia. Like whether the episode is like great
yeah,
or
me
not,
too.
I'm gonna
Like,
watch it.
because like those first 2 seasons were so magical. I was like, I'll see this through all the way to the end. Like,
Yeah.
like those first 2 seasons are genuinely magic.
Oh, speaking of anime, in Alaska, they had a manga store there.
Yes,
And
the one where
every-
you bought the Berserk. or the
Yes.
Tokyo Ghoul. and
Every
Berserk.
time I go in there, I'm like a kid on like I'm like a kid going into a candy store. But because Alaska like only gets so many shipments, and because like tourist season isn't like a thing anymore, or at least this year, they didn't have a lot of like different varieties. So I was just looking for like the first installation of a couple of animes that I've watched or Cheyenne has watched, so I can get her a little gift. I looked at so many different ones, and it's like My Hero Academia starts at the 3rd. Berserk starts at the 4th or so, like 4th, like fucking book, and I just kept on going, and then that's where I had to settle. I settled on Tokyo Ghoul and Demon Slayer. I got those 2 for Cheyenne, and then I got myself the collector's edition version of Berserk.
Yeah, the special edition.
Yeah, I got the 5th one of that.
Isn't the male to female ratio in Alaska like 3-1?
What?
Have you never heard that?
No.
I'm looking it up.
I've never heard this.
Okay.
I
I legit.
I typed manga shop into my Google Maps, and it took me to fucking Paris.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
I went
like-
straight to France, dude. It's the closest manga shop I could find.
In Alaska, I saw more like females there than guys for sure.
I don't think Alaska is like fucking Wild Witch in the Wardrobe. You walk through it, it's like a different world. I think it's just a regular place. with,
I
like,
mean,
regular people.
As
Compared
of 2018, Alaska had the highest male to female ratio in the United States, with 108 men for every 100 women. Okay, that's not like
Okay,
crazy.
Oh yeah, that's not bad at all.
That's like pretty close.
Yeah.
They
never mind.
there was a lot of
I
breweries
imagine
there
in most
though.
places it would
I
be
mean,
pretty
you
close
might
to
have heard
50-50.
that during like hunting season or something.
where they
when
hunt
the
the
men are
women.
hunting all the women.
They hunt down and murder all the women.
I mean, and I'm not
Great
trying
line.
to generalize hunting.
Think what?
That it's just a male sport.
No,
but
we,
it's
we are
like-
advocating for
you know.
woman hunting. Yeah.
I feel like Cheyenne's killed more animals than I have. Didn't she say last time in the last podcast that she's killed like a deer and an antelope?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean,
I've
don't
never
remember
killed
that,
any
but
like
okay.
animals. Like I've killed bugs, but
She
I ran
wants
over a
to bug
snake one
anymore.
time and I cried.
what the fuck?
yeah, me and my brothers shot a bottle rocket at a snake when we were a kid, and I wanted to cry. I was really sad. I felt
Dude,
bad for
I-
the snake.
I'd be like, yeah, fuck you, snake.
I did never tell you, Kai. Even at work. I don't want to say his name. Steven
said
at
his
Call
work.
him.
I'll blur it.
Call
I'll
him.
bleep it.
bleep,
I'll bleep
bleep,
it.
bleep it or
I'm
replace
just
it
saying
with
Steven.
Call him
It's
with,
Blumbo.
Wigger.
Steven is his name.
All right, Steven works.
Steven.
Just replace it with Wigger.
No. Not that again. I actually kind of hate that word.
I wish we. I wish we had a wigger other than what we have
Um,
now.
But
it's
like, I was doing a panel
Shut up.
and there was like a bug in the dirt, and he just like was like, "Oh, I gotta kill that thing now," and I'm like,
Oh god, I hate
Okay.
people like that.
and then he proceeds to go, "Oh, wait, did that offend you? I know you're like vegetarian. I hope that didn't offend you." And I'm like, I mean, there was no reason to kill the thing, but like,
What? You should have.
Can you imagine?
No.
You should have
Imagine
tried
if
to,
you
like,
were
will
like-
tears in your eyes.
Imagine if you were like like, nah, man, no, it's fine. He was like, okay, and picked it up and ate it. Just eats it right in
Whoa,
front
wait,
of you.
so vegetarians can't eat like bugs? Like there's not
Shut
nearly
up.
any meat?
Shut up.
No, don't.
I feel like
but,
it'd
he
mostly
was
be
like,
fiber.
He was pulling the card where it's like I'm a super sensitive, like all like.
He
you know.
assumes that Matt's a soy boy pussy because he doesn't eat meat, which is not true.
Oh,
So he'll
That is
like,
a Chad.
yeah.
that reminds me of the one
You
meme
really
where it's
should have
like
tried to will tears in your eyes.
That would have been so good, dude.
I'm sorry, I need to go home.
there's a meme going around. It's like some vegan dude saying if you eat meat, you're contributing to a animal holocaust. And then it has like people running around, like somebody like pop up with like a gun and like a gas mask or something. Like the chickens are idiotic. Like fucking yeah. It was,
Is that like a
It's a
Jeff
funny
Dunham
meme,
thing?
dude.
Is that like a Jeff Dunham joke or something?
no, like it's just a meme going around.
I've never
Yeah.
seen this meme. The
I will
chickens
find-
are in the
I-
attic.
Is that like
I
a meme on Facebook or something?
Facebook,
It's an iFunny
iFunny,
meme, I
guess.
TikTok. Like, when I find
He
it, I'll
actually
send
did.
it to you.
Wait, that's on TikTok? That's pretty low bar for TikTok, I gotta say.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Cheyenne
That's
loves
pretty.
TikTok.
That's kind of boomer humor for TikTok, I will say.
Hey,
I mean-
Matt.
TikTok is everything.
I guess.
Hey, Matt. I thought
Hey,
you.
Danny.
I was thinking about this, and I thought you might have already thought about it before.
About me. I was gonna say that was really sweet.
I think about you. Don't worry. I got you, boo, in the muscle in the left side of my body. You know that one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's got a picture of you hanging on his roof, so whenever he goes to bed, he stares
yeah, I
in
got
your
a
eyes.
picture of I got a picture of Matt's like nailed into my little beating heart. Anyway,
you're in my ass. So.
I assume you'd thought about this before, so I thought it'd be an interesting question. But like, if you had a JoJo stan, what like dumb music reference would you make to name it?
Oh
Like,
my God. Oh.
I'm sure you've thought of this, right? Because I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't know what I do. I figured like I have some ideas, but I thought you
Wait.
might have already had an idea by now.
No, but that's sick.
What's
I like that.
What's a JoJo?
I thought
stand?
Oh, you're not there yet, buddy.
you got to get that far in JoJo, buddy.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
I think
Oh.
I would name mine like Teenage Anarchist or something, like make it like an Against Me reference. I think that's what I'd want to do.
I still feel like I'd have to go with like some classic music. It'd probably
Yeah.
be something to do with Jim Morrison or The Doors.
Oh, that's a great idea.
you
It would be
know?
the Peace Frog Stan.
Oh my God, yes.
What if you
Don't-
called it like,
don't take that,
Oh
that's-
my
that's-
God.
that's-
what if you
stupid.
called it like Strange or something, and its and power was like a door,
Oh,
you know?
great.
God.
Oh
That'd
my
be
God.
awesome.
Oh no, it'd be the Crawling King Snake or like I am the Lizard King, you know?
Oh,
Jim's
no.
nickname, you know.
You can't use like that much music. Like
That's,
I picked.
that's
There's
less on the
King's
nose than
Queen.
there's literally King Crimson. Like
There's
Come on.
AC/DC, you know.
AC/DC's like super classic rock though.
And like the Doors aren't considered classic rock.
No, they are. I
mean,
just thought
if we
Yeah.
debate classic rock, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, I don't want to debate classic rock.
it
right
has
now,
to be
but-
like very obvious, you know. Like
Speaking of classic rock,
like for Against Me, I
so-
picked the most obvious song. It's like the song that everyone actually knows.
Yeah, but
about.
like 5 people know about Against Me.
Yeah,
That's not
everyone
true.
knows who
Lots
the
of
Lizard
people know
King
the
is.
song.
wait, isn't it like
Lots of
ask
people
any
know
boomer
Teenage
and
Anarchist.
ask any boomer and say who's the Lizard King. They'd be that
They'd go,
long-haired
"Ah!"
Jimmy Morrison. Oh, he
It's that
it's
that gay
supposedly
guy
he-
that did the drugs.
he did drugs and apparently whipped his
'Cause, like,
penis out on
The,
stage.
the point is that when you're watching JoJo, you like the song. If you did that for something like somewhat obscure that only boomers understand, then it's like
You hear some piano riffs. I don't know.
This is the JoJo podcast.
This
JoJo
is the,
cast.
this is the Socialists Talk JoJo podcast. everybody.
make sure
Kai's
you open up
like
the
really doing
incel
his best to like
subreddit right
offend
now.
somebody. He's like,
He started with chiropractors. He went pretty strong.
I mean,
Yeah,
that,
if you're a
yeah.
And then
chiropractor
one
and you're
about
listening,
women
fuck
in
you.
Alaska, saying there's
Yeah, then he went for the Alaskan women. Let's hunt Alaskan women to death and murder them.
I did incite a
Like I
woman
said,
hunt. I did incite a woman hunt.
Kai incited gender war on women.
Am I gonna be
Gender-
the controversial one on this
I mean,
cast? Because I
Gonna
don't
be.
like
What the
that.
fuck are you talking about? Gonna be.
You made that decision yourself.
Yeah.
I was hoping everyone else would kind of get on the vibe, but I guess I'm the okay.
Yeah.
This
Kai's
is
The Fascists Discuss JoJo podcast.
Everybody. So
Oh shit. Speaking
I,
of
yeah.
Buddy Joe
Yeah.
cast.
I was
That was dumb. That
I was gonna say, speaking of JoJo, so when I was thinking of my trying to get a new name, I was thinking of what was it? Bring Me the Horizon, the song Sempiternal, and I considered doing that, but I couldn't get a good acronym for it, so I said fuck that.
What does that have to do with JoJo?
Exactly.
what?
Tie into the stand name or something.
My God, can you imagine if you were watching? Can you
JoJo
imagine?
podcast like that?
Can you imagine if you were watching JoJo and one of the stands named after a "Bring Me the Horizon" song? I would
I would-
fucking go crazy, dude.
I would lose my shit. I'm not gonna lie, I would enjoy it.
So
But I would
like
lose my
You know,
shit.
like
No,
screamo
yeah, like,
emo
I would-
bands, you know.
I would love it, but I'd be like, what?
Got an,
Like,
Danny
how?
Warsnop one for asking Alexandria.
There should be some metal influence in the stands. There should be a King Diamond.
so
King Diamond.
The
'Cause I
stupidest
don't know what
stand used
stands
for
are.
all.
what would be your guys' I guess theme song? So say you walk into an area and somehow magically it knows that there's gonna be something difficult and it needs to hype you up and it just starts playing out of the blue. What would be your theme song?
Scat man.
It's Matt falling down the stairs into the boss arena. That would go perfect with the song.
Alright.
Just,
Car Radio, 21 Pilots.
What is that scat man song?
God, I fucking hate you.
Alright, what about you, Danny?
I don't fucking know, man. That's
Or it'd be
hard.
Scatman's World.
Let me just look at my Spotify and see what comes to me first.
Danny looks at it and the first thing that pops up is Barbie Girl.
It would definitely be the song "Sex" by Ramstein.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be a
That's
good
my,
one. To
that's my boss theme.
Hell yeah.
I
about
need
you,
some fucking
Cheyenne?
industrial metal.
I don't know.
You know.
Thanks. Just Scatman's World.
JoJo Cast, JoJo, that's buddy JoJo.
Fascists Discuss JoJo podcast.
Fuck
Episode
chiropractors, JoJo's
Fuck
Bizarre
chiropractors.
Adventure. Buddy
We're
Cast.
going on a woman hunt. We're going on a woman hunt.
I
Don't
think
we don't know how to.
Can you? I want to circle back to. Can you imagine all the men in Alaska? It gets to where it's 3-2, and they're like, "All right, boys, we gotta cull the herd while we still outnumber." That's why they do the woman hunt.
see, I feel like at that
What
case,
fantasies do you think I'm playing
it-
out while I'm playing Monster Hunter right now, dude?
I feel like it would be the
Disgusting.
opposite. It'd be the women would be like, we need to make this equal because equal rights for everyone, and then they just start fucking
Let's be honest. The
That's my
women
sound
would win.
effect. Yeah.
I really want a FromSoft game where they just they completely switch from the orchestral choir kind of soundtrack, and they just go for something very alternative. What if you had a FromSoft Dark Souls style game that was instead of being very medieval or
It's like
old timey setting, it was
music
just
from Persona.
no, it would just be sludgy and dark and very metal, and all the tracks are blistering guitar riffs, Doom style shit. Can you
Dude,
imagine
I'd be
I
into
how
that.
fucking
feel
hype
like
that would be?
The
be
music
Bo-
in
like
Doom,
Dark
and Doom
Souls
Eternal
style
really
boss
made it.
fights. Yeah, Dark Souls style boss fights with just crazy industrial metal and shit. That'd be awesome, dude.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
I want
I'd
that.
be into
That's what I want after Elden Ring. No more fucking knights and halberds and shit. I
More
want
of this
fucking
pussy fucking. Yeah, we want
fucking
industrial
sludge and
shit.
concrete and
We want
and
9-inch
fucking-
nails.
Grease.
I want 9-inch nails. Yeah,
Mad Max. Fucking
9-inch nails isn't that heavy.
I want ministry.
I was gonna say
Want
9
some
Inch.
Mudvayne in there.
I want some KMFDM. All right.
I did listen to Nine Inch Nails for like the first time yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
gonna say
really
even I've heard him like a good. I want to say a good maybe 20 times. Okay,
I love
listened
it.
to
I
a
love
lot,
him.
But
Him.
Yeah.
just the guy.
Kai's like not
Yeah.
even the lead singer. He's like the the bass
Kai's-
guitarist, but not the main one. They're secondary. Like his hair really gets to me.
They get
I
some
like the
bass,
roadies.
right?
Kinda. It's not very forward, but yeah, kind of stays in the pocket.
Yeah.
Lately, he's been putting out a bunch of music soundtrack bullshit that's been pretty boring to listen to.
Trent
but
Reznor?
yeah,
Oh.
under
know
9
that.
Inch Nails. Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Oh.
See, that's one thing that I hate. Like, I mean, I understand that if like a band is like big, they usually like, try to ride it out as long as possible. But like, you got like, I'm gonna say Bring Me the Horizon, Mice and Men, stuff like that, where as time changes, like their music changes, and like some people might say it's for the better, but it's never the same. Like Mice and Men, Austin Carlisle, once he was gone, I think their guitarist became the lead singer, and I was like, the music's still good, but it's not the same. Bring Me the Horizon, you have football season's over compared to like fucking their new shit. It's just not the fucking same.
I'll tell you, I got no problem with bands wanting to make a radio album. All right, I don't have a problem with that. All right, it's adapting to the landscape. As much as I dislike it, that type of music, I completely understand wanting to appeal to people that aren't looking for really like complicated and arrogant music writing. And
but it's
What-
better.
What I want to say
I
is like
respect it.
on the topic of like bands like Bring Me the Horizon and Mice and Men and stuff, you also have to consider that their popularity was very like present during a time where like it wasn't really great to enjoy metal, because like if you did enjoy metal, the most enjoyable bands you had were bands like Bring Me the Horizon and Of Mice and Men, which was like the deathcore scene.
Well,
and
you still had like
in
Tool
my
and
opinion,
you had Pantera and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
but-
Pantera was
yeah,
a
but
little
they were
old,
like
but
they were like giants though. That's like the real like, and Pantera is like much older, like obviously.
Yeah.
Same with Tool, like
Mhm.
but like those are like considered like genius acts of like metal and alternative music and stuff. But like deathcore was a very like short-lived scene in like metal in general, especially for me personally. Like I definitely fell out of that like as soon as I became a senior in high school. I was like, okay,
I
I'm
still
kind of
listen
over
to
it.
it sometimes. I mean, I still fucking listen to like pop punk and bullshit like that. all the
I-
time.
I
was gonna say, like,
genuinely
I
still
legit
like
still
pop
have,
punk
like-
and stuff, and like I still like those old Bring Me the Horizon records that I used to listen to. But like I'm not very much in that scene of music anymore. I think genuinely the music scene in general isn't for like metal acts. That's why
Yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon made fucking pop albums after that. Is because they knew that day in the sunshine was over for them. I think
that collab with Baby Metal was pretty tits though. That was
you're right. That was pretty tits.
see,
that
I,
had some vibes.
I'll still listen to that shit like every day. If I like it. Obviously I'll listen to like anything except for country. But like I got Of Mice and Men symbol tattooed on my arm. Shit like that. Like I listened to it until I was like I probably listened to Second and Sebring and The Flood and stuff like that, where it's like the heavier Of Mice and Men, and then I'll still listen to like I don't know, some of the old Bring Me the Horizon, like some like the newer stuff just doesn't hit the same as the old, and it sounds weird because I'm pretty much calling myself old there, but I'm not. But
Are you gonna pick up rollerblading again anytime?
you think I could rollerblade?
Well, like one-legged freestyle rollerblading.
Cheyenne, would you help me out? Would you like give me like crutches or something, or like hold my hand?
You'd bring me down with you.
I mean, we'd go down together.
Right after she finishes like feeding you, like we were talking about in the last podcast of her like feeding you like a
She'd
baby.
finish me like the last little chip, and then she'd be like, "Put on your rollerblades," and then be like, "Okay."
You
Come
could
on
like
now, buddy.
you could do like cool like
on the fucking
backhanded
rollerblades,
stuff. So
buddy.
have like a rollerblade on your hand, and the other one do like cool like that's stupid.
Oh,
it's cool in
cool.
my head.
Speaking of Tool, by the way, have you guys listened to Fear Inoculum since it came out?
All
Yeah,
the
I still
time.
do.
All the
Yeah,
time.
all the time.
All the time.
I honestly can't say
Really?
I have.
Yeah.
Yes, all the time.
Man,
I
I
like
was like
it.
so
It's
I'm-
grown
fucking
on me.
bored.
I'm in love with it.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoy
Yes.
it a lot.
I
Interesting.
don't want to get too deep into like music talk right now, but like, yeah, I think it's like easily like the most like matured and like well put together thing that
Where-
they've
where
made.
would you
It's not my
rank it?
favorite. I mean, probably
well
closer
put
to the
together.
bottom. Yeah, probably closer to the bottom, but like
I
definitely,
think it's more
I definitely
produced
love it
better.
though.
Yeah, I think it's a
Produced.
little
It's more
Like,
well engineered than like
Yeah,
any
yeah.
other other stuff.
exactly.
It has
So
like
it
all the
doesn't
crazy.
feel like
It has everything I love about it. It's got like the cool fucking polyrhythms everywhere. It's got like really awesome fucking like Justin coming out of the pocket and doing his thing. Like I don't know. It has a lot that I really really enjoy about it.
interesting.
So the last 15 minutes, instead of it being about hating chiropractors or music, let's want to transition to anime.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Because I think that was one of the things that, like, I think in the Discord people were asking for, like, you should do anime, and then on YouTube.
I
they're
will.
like,
I
"Do
will
anime."
talk about anime on every buddy cast until the entire world knows I'm a degenerate. I don't give a fuck, man. All right. I don't give a fuck.
All right. So I'm
I
gonna
don't
start
give a
this.
fuck. You heard me.
I'm gonna start this off. Okay.
Do
Yes.
it. Go. Get us going.
I'm up. All right. Berserk is terrible.
What?
No,
Hot
I'm
take.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, dude.
No.
Berserk
I mean,
has,
if you're
like,
talking
a
anime, you're
staple
right.
on my
Like,
life.
No, like the
It
story
has
is great.
changed me.
The story is
Guts'
great.
theme is constantly in my head, and that is
Though-
not a joke.
I think it's
I
amazing.
constantly think about Guts' theme.
But what the fuck is up with the big ass sword?
Oh, dude,
what are you,
it's
what are you
like-
talking
All
about?
right.
What do you
are we
mean?
about
What
to
is
talk
up?
About how are you trivializing a fucking a Buster sword right now?
Okay,
We're not
no,
gonna
no,
have
no,
this
no.
Conversation.
All right, no, no, no,
You're
no,
not
no.
gonna come
Here's the
out of it
thing.
alive.
All right, even even after the end of the third movie, if you watch through the subtitle, like through the credits, he has an even bigger sword. He only has one fucking arm.
Okay, yes, they redraw it multiple times.
Ah,
And we've talked.
no, that's not.
It's a
That's not
bigger
the
sword.
point. It's not the point.
Is he
It-
like trying
no
to
matter-
compensate for like the lack of arm, or is he just flexing, or what?
It's a metaphor, dude. Because Guts only ever knew war, even as a child. As a kid, you can see this, by the way, in all the animes and in the manga. When he's a kid, they don't have like child-sized swords for Guts to train with, so he just has the normal dude-sized sword that he's hauling around. And so when he grew up, he was like, "Yeah, big sword." It's like it's like
Okay.
literally like it's like literally spelled out for you.
Because in the first movie, it
Owned.
shows a part that's I don't think I should explain it on YouTube, but when he kills the one guy with the weird face, and then like the flashback when he wakes up next to Casca, right after Griffith stabs him in the heart, like
Oh,
near the
his
heart.
father figure.
Not the father figure, but what the father figure allowed some dude to pay for.
Yes, he's
Oh.
talking about that.
Yeah. So I don't think I explained that much to Cheyenne, but I'll do that another time. But
Yeah, what did that
the
look
guy
like in the
that,
movie-
the guy
in the
that sat on
movies?
Guts' face. I forgot about that.
it didn't.
Yeah, the guy who made Guts. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it pretty much was just like a flashback, and it was kind of blurry, and it just showed like the guy's face, and then like Guts being like no, and then it showed Guts like grabbing a sword, and then the guy dead.
Man, it didn't even show like Guts' like nightmare dream.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
much what
not
it was.
how it
was just, like,
happens
a
in
nightmare.
the original anime, or in, like a lot
And
more
then-
like detail.
And I think like later on it shows like his father figure pretty much
Wait,
like
do they skip
dead.
over all of Guts's?
they
young life in the
they
movies?
skip over it all. It pretty much
Oh my god!
he loses the first fight to Griffith, and then next thing you know is like it like cuts through like some of his like past like super quickly, and then he wakes up next to Casca and he's all bandaged up.
It's not like that in the manga, I'll tell you. Like in the manga, it's literally like there's like 3 volumes or like 3 chapters or so that say this is who Guts is. This is what Guts does. And then in the next chapter, it's literally here's Guts being born, and here's how his life goes. Like
See,
they,
and I think
they
I
don't skip a beat in the manga.
googled that for Cheyenne to show her like this is like Guts was literally born from, you know, a hanging woman. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's metal as fuck.
Yeah. But I guess.
Totally born from a corpse.
Kai, what's your favorite anime?
Corpse
On a
baby.
battlefield.
What's my favorite anime?
Yeah,
I get asked this a lot, and I have a really hard time answering.
because I'm pretty sure I know Danny's, and I feel like I know Matt's, and I know Cheyenne's for sure.
You're pretty sure you know mine?
Yeah,
know mine?
Dorohedoro.
Because I'm not even sure I know what mine is.
Matt's is probably Redo a Healer, and
You have a healer, huh?
yeah, Redo of a Healer.
I have no
I
idea
got
what
you.
that is.
There's another one that's
Look it
like
up.
more messed up that I've only seen memes on. It's like Baka something. I don't
Mine's
know.
Trigun.
Trigun? Okay.
I would
That's a
say
good
Trigun.
answer. Trigun is good.
Okay. And then
What do you think
Cheyenne's
mine is, buddy?
yours? Well, I thought it was
Yeah.
Dorohedoro, but
Well, I mean, the anime is fine for Dorohedoro, but I'm more into the manga. Like
okay.
it's definitely not my favorite anime.
Let me see from an anime standpoint itself. Damn. So the only ones that popped up into my mind for sure were JoJo, Dorohedoro, or Attack on Titan.
Man, you think I'm a normie?
I mean,
JoJo's up there for me, but JoJo's so like different every season. or
Yeah.
every
I
part,
think that
so-
JoJo has enough bullshit in it that it probably couldn't even make the top 5 for me.
and then Cheyenne's is Tokyo Ghoul, correct?
That sounds correct, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
well, the only ones I could.
Cool.
It's either Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan.
I mean, that's the manga that you bought her.
yeah. I mean,
the cat's name is Kaneki.
you did. Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on.
You-
Yeah, well, my next cat's gonna be named Miki.
Oh yeah, she really did like Parasite.
Are we counting movies too?
If we're
Yeah,
counting
totally.
movies, then
Absolutely.
I
I
mean,
fucking love Howl's Moving Castle.
yeah,
Yeah, Matt's a
love
Ghibli
Howl's.
boy.
that
I'm a
one's
Ghibli boy.
older, right?
Ghibli. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's studio.
90s.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen that one. That one's actually pretty good.
I
Howl's
want to
Moving
watch some
Castle.
Studio Ghibli. I just
If I had to go,
haven't gotten around to it.
if I had to go with a movie, because I've only seen like a few. I know.
This should be its own topic. Your favorite anime movie. It should be its
yeah.
own thing.
And
Yeah.
Princess Mononoke. Oh my god, that's a good one too. Mononoke, however the fuck.
I
you
want to
say it.
watch Princess Mononoke because apparently that's where a lot of the inspiration for Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, came from.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk normie shit, like Bebop is up there for me. I don't know. When I was a kid, though, like my favorites were like Inuyasha was big. I watched Inuyasha a lot when I was a kid, and then I watched Gundam Seed quite a bit when I was a kid too. And anime movies, first Mobile Suit Gundam, I really liked. I haven't
Okay.
seen it in fucking ages.
I've never seen anything on Gundam,
It's
honestly.
I can tell you right now, it didn't age well. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of cool shit. I mean, Ghost in Shell is probably like my favorite anime.
Yeah,
I've never seen
Ghost in the Shell, in my opinion, is like the most interesting
Yeah.
anime concept that's ever been like.
Ghost in Shell's last tier for me. But
Like that's
far
that's
as
like the
movies go.
cyberpunk style like depressing aesthetic that I can actually fuck with. It's so good.
Totally. Same here.
What
It's
about
so
the live
fucking
action?
beautiful.
Like, have you seen the live action?
I'm like obviously not.
I would like to
that's
avoid the
obviously
live action
garbage.
at all costs. but-
Okay. 'Cause
I will
haven't
say I
seen
was
either.
working in the movie theater. I was working in the movie theater when that was out, and like the opening scene, like the opening cinematic for her being designed is pretty fucking tight. It's awesome.
Mm.
It's like really well done.
Has anybody here but me? Is it okay if I get off the topic of anime for like a second?
Absolutely.
Okay. Has anybody else here seen Godzilla vs Kong?
I've seen all the
No,
memes.
so like, why would you? You know.
Like,
I know.
I mean, obviously
mean-
Godzilla's gonna win.
No, shut up. It was.
What do you mean?
we should-
What do you mean? It's a fucking lizard. He's giant. He shoots
Obviously-
flames,
no, no, no,
motherfucker.
no, no. You want to know the obvious answer? You want to know the obvious answer? They fucking
Huh?
team up and kick and ride into the sunset at the end because a bigger threat emerges. That's how they all fucking work. That's how all the fucking crossover movies work, okay? And that's exactly what they did. And
That's
Yeah, it's like,
retarded.
what, if they doubled down on it and been like one of these animals is gonna get their intestines pulled out and their head ripped off at the end of this movie, then I would be like, yo, I gotta fucking see this shit. Like I gotta monkey or lizard wins. Like,
See, I would put $100 on fucking Godzilla any day. Like, I get
Well,
it.
you would
know,
lose.
fucking.
This is Hollywood
fuck-
we're talking about.
everyone
Kong-
knows
Kong has
fucking,
thumbs,
fucking
all that
Godzilla
shit.
would win. What? This is a
Godzilla's a fucking
controversial take,
beast.
buddy.
All right.
Godzilla's literally he's literally a goddamn like nuclear power plant lizard man, and then
Yeah.
and then King Kong is monkey.
Can I
Yeah.
tell you one thing
Like,
that
like
Godzilla did?
obviously
in this movie?
Godzilla would. Win.
Can I tell
Okay.
you one thing Godzilla did in this movie that
What'd he
made
do?
me like stand up and pause the movie and like
You watched it? What?
Oh yeah, I mean, I said, did anybody else
my.
see it? My family wanted to watch it, and
okay.
I was like, you know what? It's gonna be fun to watch either way. Which, by the way, I stand by. I had an awesome time watching it.
Okay,
It was
I got you.
wonderful to watch, but my God, is it a bad movie? And there was so much stupid shit. Like, I didn't feel like I wasted my time though. But anyway, there's literally a scene where, spoilers, by the way.
Spoiler
Don't
alert
watch.
for Godzilla versus King Kong.
Watch the movie for the cool fucking CGI bukkake, but other than that, don't waste your time. Yeah,
Watch for the
There's
part where
literally a
King
scene-
Kong ejaculates onto.
I was gonna say, wouldn't you call it
Godzilla's face.
Bukongi?
I don't know how versed everyone here is in the kaiju verse. Okay,
Not at
I've
all,
only
dude.
seen I only saw the first Godzilla movie like that came out in like 2012 with Bryan Cranston, and I liked it a lot. Other
I thought
than
you
that,
were
I
meaning
didn't
like the
see
old
any
school
other
where
one.
it's like the Asian, like it's Godzilla.
No, not that one.
No, not
That's
the original.
That's how.
There
you
is a
offend
Japanese
people
guy
and
that
shit.
there is a Japanese guy that calls Godzilla. God damn it, calls Godzilla
Because
Gajira at one point, which
is the actual name.
yeah. So anyway, there's a point in the movie where Gajira is in Hong Kong, okay, and he is searching for the power source that is creating Mecha Godzilla. Yes, there is Mecha Godzilla in this movie,
What
and
the fuck?
Godzilla is jealous because he's the protector of the Earth, and they made Mecha Godzilla out of the head of one of the previous kaiju. Like, I'm not even gonna get into the details.
Wait,
it was all
kaiju
fucking stupid.
like in the fucking
I'm gonna kill myself, buddy.
prime, like whatever the one movie where they fucking had like the giant
Buddy.
robots and shit.
Kaiju
That's-
Pacific Rim. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's the same.
thing.
That's the same
the
fucking
same thing.
universe. You know what? You learn
Technically,
something every
no.
day. What?
No, it's not the same universe.
Then how the
Kaiju
fuck-
are like big fucking monsters that terrorize Asia. All right.
You
Anyway.
have to tell buddy what a fucking kaiju is?
I thought a kaiju was just in that movie. What the fuck?
No, that's a
Kaiju-
movie with. Kaiju is just
Godzilla
like
is
a
a kaiju.
universal
King
term
Kong
for like
is a
giant
kaiju.
monsters.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
be fair, I've never heard that word in my life.
Oh,
You
fuck.
never heard the word
Okay.
kaiju? You're full of shit.
No.
All right. Let me talk
I've
about
never
this thing
heard that
Godzilla
word.
does. Fuck. Okay. So
Anyway,
in Godzilla vs Kong, there is a hollow Earth, which is
okay.
the home world of the kaiju. It's underground. There's 2 gravities, so it's
That doesn't make sense. Why is there two? Like, if it
Because
was
they're
hollow,
underground,
the fucking
and
it
for
would just
some
fall in
reason-
because gravity just pushed it down.
they're 50,000 miles under the surface of the Earth. All right.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
there's land above and below them, and there is a gravitational field between that. You can like jump, and then you're standing on the ceiling.
Boo!
How
kinda
did you get? How did
bullshit,
they get
okay?
that?
Boo!
Shut the fuck up. This is my podcast. So
Diecast.
there's a scene where Monkey go home in the hollow world, and he find his axe. He had a big stone axe, and
What?
he holds
No.
it up into the air, and Godzilla senses him all the way from Hong Kong, okay, and blasts his laser breath into the ground, and the laser literally travels 10,000 miles to the center of the Earth, where the rest of the humans and King Kong are, and literally like hits King Kong with a laser.
That kind of
Like-
owns actually.
Wait, is he like what the wait? Okay, 1, giant
So-
axe. Fuck no. 2, monkey make fire, monkey win. Not really, monkey lose anyway.
You just said Godzilla win. You. Anyway.
That's-
There was a subplot with humans. This is my official review of Godzilla vs Kong, by the way. There was a subplot with humans. Millie Bobby Brown was one of the main actresses. She's terrible in everything. Terrible actress. I really don't like her in anything, except for Stranger Things. She was okay. Other than that, she's horrible. They teamed up with an Alex Jones ass fucking like podcaster. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It was one of the worst things I've seen in a while. But hey, watch it if you have an HBO
that-
Max subscription.
I will say, imagine paying that much money for HBO Max and you spend it on fucking Godzilla vs Kong. Anyway, I think we should do a movie night sometime and watch Shin Godzilla. because I really wanted to Shin Godzilla.
See, you
I
guys
wanna
do
check
movie
that.
nights, and I'm just over here like fucking stayed away. Like
Just
I'm,
give it to you on Discord.
you know.
We could do a watch party.
Oh, we could put him on a little laptop, or you could just start the movie at the same time as us in Discord. We could do that.
See, me and Cheyenne used to do that when we'd play mine. You know what? Probably, I don't know about this weekend, but the weekend after, I'm down to do that. And then at least like I'll be at Cheyenne's, and then we could, all watch
Yeah.
it together.
I have so many ideas for movie nights. Back to anime, Matt.
I need to watch that Lupin the Third movie, that new one that came out 2019. It looks so good.
Oh yeah, the CG one.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
one
really good.
So good.
You know,
Still haven't watched
before
that.
what?
Yeah, that looks
Because
cool.
I remember, this is weirdly off topic. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I remember when I was working in the movie theater, we did an event when there was like nothing going on, where they literally just did like, for the entire month of October, every like few days they would do a different Studio Ghibli movie, and they literally went through
Oh.
each one. And I remember wishing like, God, I should have like forced one of these dorks to come with me to this. Like,
Fuck.
Damn, that would have
Yeah.
been
this
awesome.
seemed really fun, but yeah,
Okay,
Lupin
That-
reminded me of that.
that has been an hour. Guess we'll have to
Okay.
we'll have to wrap it up. I have to get some sleep. Cheyenne's
Cool.
probably already asleep. And yeah, I'm down to do this again pretty much whenever. I did
Absolutely.
have a couple of topics that popped up into mind that I didn't bring up because we were chatting about how Godzilla's gonna fucking literally blast a hole in fucking King Kong's nutsack and win. But yeah, well, I guess we'll just have to, I'm gonna just call it there.
Cool. Can I
Yeah.
plug something that everybody should go watch?
Yeah, 100%.
And everybody in this Discord call too, if you haven't already. Feels Good, Man. It's a documentary about Pepe the Frog that just came out.
What the fuck?
It's fucking awesome. It's really good. And it's about Matt Fury, the guy that originally created Pepe as like a children's book character, and how it the history of it and how it got turned into like a white supremacist meme on 4chan, and how it
Yeah.
was reclaimed through lawsuits against Alex Jones for the rights of Pepe. It's a wonderful documentary. Everyone should watch. Feels Good, Man.
See,
Everybody in
like,
this Discord call should
I
watch
think
it.
I have seen that.
It
I
just
thought
came
it was. I thought it was a lie, like
Or it
like
came
a
out
whole
last
joke
year.
about how like they had things on the news saying it was considered like a hate figure, and then they like took it off of fucking Twitch and shit.
around 2016. I think you're thinking of the fucking Pog face.
Yeah, no, wait, pretty sure it was Pepe.
The Pog guy is like a crazy, like
I remember the Pepe guy. He
Fascist.
designed Pepe as just a children's like character that was like wholesome and enjoyable, and then people turned him into like a literal like figure of hate speech in some cases.
yeah, like 4chan turned it into a crazy fucking for real. Check it out. It's really good.
Oh yeah, one more thing that's like off topic that just popped in my head. Have you guys heard of NFTs?
Oh my god.
Don't
Yeah.
even get me fucking
I
started. I don't even want to fucking.
Please don't even. I don't want to talk about
Okay.
it.
All right. I'll end it there. Everybody say your goodbyes.
Buddy cast.
Buddycast number 2.
What the
Buddy
fuck am I gonna
cast.
name this one?
This has been the
Buddy
Fascist
cast.
Talk About JoJo podcast.
Cracking
This has
your
been
back
Kill
while
All
I-
Women, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Fuck Godzilla vs King Kong.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Goodbye.
Also, chiropractors
shit.
get fucked. Chiropractors, fuck you.
fuck
think-
you.
Words
you
of Kai.
you
I
fucking
don't think it works for the
backpacker.
algorithm.
I think I'm gonna make a second channel
Demonetized
the
buddy.
podcast. because I like with the whole YouTube thing. Like I'm gonna try actually like
Podcast.
just like taking the whole like stray thing a different route and actually do like montages. Like I already got 2 ready. I think one's like both of them are out. Just one of them is only for members right now, and like I'm gonna continue down that
Oh, fuck,
route.
dude. Streak buddy.
Streak, but
Ooh. Straight buddy.
there was
No,
so
streak
like
buddy. It'll be a YouTube special when you hit, I don't know, fucking let's say like 200 subscribers. You just go streaking, dude, on camera.
That's awesome.
what
Totally.
does it say?
Just literally
200.
take your clothes off and go running in front of strangers, dude.
I thi-
Do it like in the
shit.
supermarket.
Trying to think of what I could do. Like if I hit like a goal, like what I would actually do other than
Streak,
streaking.
buddy.
Because I think like one time I like gave away V-Bucks because I was a Fortnite dude, and another time I like
Steam
snapped
Buddy.
a keyboard.
We'll have to do one called Steam Buddy where we just you have to record the buddy cast alone from a sauna.
I love that. Oh,
Well,
that's
I
great.
bet you I could
While
make that
ironing
work.
your clothes.
I bet you I could do it.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
bet
know.
you could do it too.
But yeah, I'll be. I guess this is part. Not part. Why the fuck am I saying part 2? This is episode 2. It's gonna be on a
Wait,
new
this is episode
channel.
1.
Oh yeah, episode 1.
Oh, this is
Shit.
episode 1. 'cause
He's
this is episode
right.
0.
Episode
We
one.
did
Oh my
episode
God.
0. It's buddy cast, and we talked about stupid shit.
Yeah.
Fascists talk about JoJo episode 1.
You have to
Sorry,
like
fascists.
edit in going later
Sorry,
in. We
fascists, I
realize
promise.
this is episode 1, not episode 2, because we all opened up with episode 2.
Also, we all talk about JoJo like we like it, but I promise that's a joke. We're memeing. JoJo bad.
What? Okay,
JoJo
okay,
bad.
Okay. Part 3 bad. Part 5
People-
gold.
People don't like JoJo. You know?
I mean,
indeed bad, but JoJo good.
okay.
And part
Um,
2's good. Part
part
3's
two-
good.
One, 2, 3, mid.
But I think next time I get like the podcast thingy, well actually here I'll say it afterwards. Peace out, guys. You're amazing. Say goodbye,
Buddy
everyone.
cast.
Never know. Bye.
Buddy cast.
Buddy cast. Episode
Cheyenne.
1.
Say goodbye, Cheyenne.
Buddy cast.
Goodbye, Cheyenne.
Bye,
That's how
Cheyenne.
she ended the
Bye,
same one like last
Cheyenne.
time. Bye,
Bye,
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.